Good afternoon. Ralph E. Hardman out here on the Beneva roadside again. I just wanted to mention something that, as I've said before, I'm the author of a Blessie's Christmas Dream, a really nice little book that children have commented nicely about. As a matter of fact, the beginning was way back near the end of 2001. So there's been years of a lot of cute, especially back during the beginning. There was really just I was amazed. There was so much really cute talk. The word blessings became a very popular word, and so it was really an important experience, and continues to be. I recently finally got the book published last year. So anyway, uh, while experiencing so much friendly comedy, I learned something for the first time in my life that the harassing that was being put at me so bad from the abused family and others, that they decided to basically start another variety attack at me just because I wrote something that children read. And what happened last night was that one of the old criminals, who alleges being from Salt Lake City, he's a very creepy old man, and I guess he's partly facilitated by official corruption. And he said against children that like my story, he said Mounds threat. He threatened that because children like my stories that in Salt Lake or wherever that they used one or more mounds. You know, they're really outrageous. And then today, it was raining somewhat all cloudy earlier, so I had made a video message about it. But of course, I'm going to include it in another written report. I've complained against him for years. Is that he got into the same old man got into traffic sound, wanted to reiterate his threat, and saying that because I hadn't said anything, that I should have wondered if he maybe would want to be digging around and getting bones to remove evidence. And you know, it's really, you know, they're really. I just can't emphasize it enough. So many reports, but they're allowed to continue. And then he said an emphasis of the Mountain Meadows massacre from back in the mid 1800s. I don't know if you know about that or not, but there was a controversy pertaining to that tragedy that continued into the 1900s. What happened was some settlers and a wagon train passed through Salt Lake, and then in the extreme southwestern corner of the state, they were convinced to walk out of the shelter of their wagon train, and that they were mostly all killed by Mormons and some Ute Indians. So anyway, that was a terrible tragedy that most anyone would hope would be only in the past. But one of the old criminal who said threat against children who like my story decided to also mention the Mountain Meadows tragedy. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention it. This really is all, whatever the rumoring is, this is always only for the children's safety. I never even think of abusing or harming any, and I just hope that there isn't any manipulating going on around me anywhere. You know, it's I would I'd always just care. So anyway, about this campaign, I'm hoping that I'm going to get the job, and with help, I think there can be work to help the children be safer and finally get the identities of the persons doing the threats and get them prosecuted. Have a good day.